by coming today. So first off, I want to find out how many here have had acupuncture? Anyone? Wow, okay, that's a good turnout, wonderful. Well, for those of you that haven't had acupuncture, I hope that this talk will encourage you to try it. And those of you that had, I hope I can answer some questions and give you some more information on it. So just to start with some basic information, acupuncture was originated in China some 4,000 to 5,000 years ago. There are about 400 points on the body, about 100 points in the ear, so quite a few points. We don't use all of those. I would say the average acupuncture treatment is about 20 needles though. And the body is broken into about 14 meridians, and these meridians correlate with organ systems. So kind of some theory behind it, and why I love Chinese medicine and think it works so well, is that it looks at the patient as a whole and not just a symptom. So its focus is really on finding the root of the problem. And an example of this is I have patients that come in for, say, low back pain. And after the course of a couple of treatments, of course, their low back pain goes away, but they start to tell me that other areas of their life are improving. So they may feel less stressed, maybe they're sleeping better, these digestive issues they've had forever start to go away and resolve themselves. So again, it's finding that root, bringing the body back into harmony and balance. So kind of the theory behind it is acupuncture is based on qi, which is the Chinese term for your body's own energy source. And then again, we spoke about those 14 meridians, but ideally those meridians should be open and flowing smoothly with qi, blood, and body fluids. And what happens is stress, diet, pain, life takes over, and those meridians become stagnant. And so you have some areas that become stagnant and congested, and some areas that become weak and deficient. So that's where the needles come in. The needles are used to remove the deficiency, or excuse me, to tonify the deficiency and weakness and remove the congestion and stagnation. And so again, they're promoting and bringing that body back into harmony. Another way of looking at it is you are harnessing and redirecting your body's own energy to kind of heal itself. So the first question I have with acupuncture, and people's biggest concern, is if acupuncture hurts. And I can tell you that most patients get some here shaking their head no. Exactly. Most patients will agree that the anticipation of the needles is far worse than the actual needles themselves. So most people after they put the needle in are like, wow, that's it. So it's a very painless process. Once the needles are in, a lot of times people will feel a dull sensation, a tingling sensation, the heaviness. Some people feel nothing. That's okay. Everybody's body is a little bit different. All the acupuncture needles are also individually packaged and sterile, so you never have to worry about sharing needles with anybody. Acupuncture treats a wide variety of conditions. It's probably most commonly known for pain because it's so effective at treating pain. So it does treat acute and chronic pain, but it also treats so much more. It treats sports injuries, stress, anxiety, depression, sleep disorders, digestive problems, respiratory problems, women's, men's health. So it really, I could go on and on. So another component of Chinese medicine I do want to touch briefly on is herbs, and Brian mentioned them earlier, is Chinese herbs. And traditionally, acupuncture and Chinese herbs are used together, and when used together, they render just great results. And they have the same theory as acupuncture. So they want to treat the root of the problem and not just the symptoms. So 5 people may come in to see me for insomnia, and all 5 people will get a different herbal formula. So it's not like Western medicine where they shell out the same medication for the symptom of the problem. All of the herbs are 100% organic, natural ingredients. Most of them are of plant origin. And something that's kind of cool is that many modern pharmaceuticals, something as simple as like common aspirin all the way to modern chemotherapy drugs, a lot of them have their roots in Chinese medicine. So there's a lot of research and scientific data on them now that show their safety and effectiveness. You treat the same things as mentioned above with acupuncture and so much more. So again, using them together is just wonderful and renders great results. So one thing I want to leave everyone with is we're in the middle of cold and flu season, and Chinese medicine is a great tool for that. So there are many herbal formulas that actually prevent getting the cold and flu and boost your immune system. And then also for those of you who unfortunately do get sick, when you do acupuncture and herbs at the beginning of the illness, it greatly reduces the amount of sick time and the severity of the sickness. So just something to leave you with cold and flu season. And I want to thank everyone for coming out. I hope you found this information useful and look forward to possibly working with some of you in the future. Yes?
Do you treat the hormone issues that women have after menopause?
Absolutely. Acupuncture is wonderful for hormone issues. it can work well with the night sweats and the hot flashes and the insomnia and the things that come with it. And I think used together, I think the herbal formulas would be very effective with that as well. So acupuncture and herbs is a great alternative to helping restore the balance and kind of get people back into the harmony that I spoke about earlier. So it would be a great alternative for that. Great, and I'm going to be sitting here later, and so anybody can come feel needles and experience it yourself. Thank you.